Hello everyone. I haven't made a video in a long time. Um, I'm going to do deck profiles probably for the next few videos, and I have my new most recent deck, the Evil Eye deck. So I'm going to do a deck profile on that right now. So, first monsters, I will do the Surzeal, Watcher of the Evil Eye. 3 of those. Every time it's normal summoned, you can search an Evil Eye card from your deck to your hand. It's the most important monster. Also, while it's equipped to Evil Eye, the spell card, you can target one special summon monster on your opponent's side of the field and return it to their hand. It's a very strong card. So. And then next we have 3 Medusa, Watcher of the Evil Eye. When this is normal summoned, you can add a Evil Eye card from your graveyard to your hand. While it's equipped with Evil Eye, the Evil Eye Celine, you can quick effect return one monster from your opponent's graveyard to the back of their deck. It's really good. So if they hand trap you or use any card activations with monsters, you can just quick effect and get rid of that. It's a very good card. I run 3 Basilisk, Familiar of the Evil Eye, and every time you have an Evil Eye monster on the field, you can special summon this from your hand. It's really good. Also, you can send one spell and trap from your deck to your graveyard. So it's like a, what is that? Foolish Burial Goods. And you can use that with, it helps Medusa, so you can get that from the graveyard. And then I run 2 Catabilis, Familiar of the Evil Eye. Pretty much just another special summon. When it's in the graveyard, you can special summon this from the graveyard, but you have to banish it when it leaves the field after that. And then it helps you protect your Evil Eye Celine equip card. You target one spell and trap on the field, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. It's really good. So I run the artifacts package. I run Artifact Scythe and Artifact Lancia because Surzeal, when you do the effect that you return that special summon monster on the field, the next turn, the next standby phase, you have to destroy one card on the field, on your field. So I set these, you can destroy it, and when these go to the graveyard, Scythe, when it's special summoned that way, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. You can tribute this from your hand, but it's also nice to just put it on the field. And then gain the effect that when it's special summoned that way, you contribute this card. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of the turn. So it's really good tools while you have Surzeal. There's so many ways to have a strong board with this deck. And really, if you have Surzeal with Evil Eye of Celine, the winning strategy can be just Surzeal itself, which is very good. And most of this deck is dark. So I do run 2 Dark Honest. While your Dark Monster battles, you send this to the graveyard from your hand, and the opponent's monster loses attack equal to their attack points. So pretty much, it's a really good card. And then my 2 hand traps, Ash Blossom. I run 2 of those. I don't run many hand traps, I'll be honest. I mainly duel my brother. And we just have fun with a few hand traps, so I don't run a lot. And then onto the spells. This is the most important spell, the Evil Eye Celine. 3 of those. And while this is equipped to an Evil Eye monster, the Evil Eye monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You cannot target the monster with card effects. Every time the monster uses their effect, or when a Evil Eye spell or trap is used, that monster gains 500 attack. You do lose 500 life points, but still, it's really good. And while this is in the graveyard, you pay 1,000 life points. I think you banish. Yeah, banish one evil eye spell trap from your graveyard, and then you can return this to your set it from back to the field. You just put this with any evil eye monster. Medusa, you get that quick effect. Same thing with Cerzio, and then even the extra deck, the evil eye have effects with evil eye Selene. So I run these at 3. And then the field spell, evil eye domain. I run 3 of those. You get, when you activate it, you get an evil eye monster from your deck to your hand, which is really good. Also, when you have evil eye on the field, evil eye of Selene, any damage that you take from your opponent, they take the same amount when they attack an evil eye monster. So it's really good. So if they try to over up you, they'll take the same damage. It's really good. And then Evil Eye Awakening. This is a really good card. I run these at 3. It's 3 Monster Reborns and also special summon from your hand, which I think is really good. And you just keep adding them, especially with Medusa. And like while these are in the graveyard, you just keep adding them back to your hand. It's a really good card. I run 2 Evil Eye Reposts. You activate this, you banish a Evil Eye card, you draw 1 card. And also when an Evil Eye monster destroys, I think attacks or destroys a monster, you banish it. It's really good. And then when this card is destroyed, you return up to 3 Evil Eye banished cards and return them back to the graveyard. So it's really good. And then I do run 1 Evil Eye Confrontation. It's an MST with Cosmic Cyclone. So you control an Evil Eye monster, you target 1 spell and trap, destroy it. If you have Evil Eye Selene on the field, you can banish it. It's really good. And then because they're dark monsters and I have repos to gain back my banished monsters, I do have 3 Allure of Darkness. Really good. I love this. Draw 2 cards. To have 3 of those and just to banish, I think it's a really good gameplay. I think the strategy with this deck Allure could be the best. Draw 2. So I do have 1 Called by the Grave to hand trap purposes. Super Poly. I do have 1 Fusion Monster in my extra deck, and also Pot of Duality, because when you have Cerzio and you just want to run that game plan, you really don't need to special summon monsters, especially the artifacts. You'll do that on your opponent's turn. So I think Pot of Duality is a really good part of several strategies you can do with this deck. Okay, and then we're going to go with the traps. So I'll do 1 Evil Eye Defeat, Compulsory Evacuation Device, target 1 monster on the field, return it back to your hand. If you have Evil Eye Selene on the field, you target up to 2 monsters. And then Evil Eye Mesmerism, when you have a Evil Eye monster and your opponent special summons a monster, you take control of it. And then if you have an Evil Eye Selene on the field, when you do that, that monster that you take becomes an Evil Eye monster. So it's pretty nice. And then 2, I love these cards when they put these with archetype decks. Evil Eye Retribution, just like Toon Terror with a Toon deck. What's that? Vampire Domination. When you control a Evil Eye monster, whenever a spell or trap is activated, you can negate and destroy it. And then while you have Evil Eye Selene on the field, this cannot be negated. So it's really good. And then my last 2, I do have my Solemn Judgment, just cause, and Perm, which I'm very happy. The Cyber Structure deck did get a super. It's much cheaper, so. All right, that's enough for the main deck. Now we're gonna go into the extra deck. And so I have 3 Cerzio, Ruler of the Evil Eye. So when this has, it's 2,600. If you use a link monster, if you use a monster with 26 or higher to link this with, the attack becomes double. And then also with Evil Eye Celine, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. It's really good. Then I run Gorgon, Empress of the Evil-Eyed, 3 of those. It's a really good card. Gains 100 attack for every Evil Eye card in your graveyard, which, especially middle end of the duel, is a lot. But quick effect, you can negate the effects of one monster your opponent controls once per turn. So, effect Veiler, and it's really nice, easy to make. And it's just 2 Evil Eye monsters for those cards. That's all you do, 2 Evil Eyes. 1 Nightmare Griffin, just 2 monsters, easy to bring out. Fiend, and I can get a spell and trap from the graveyard to my hand. Underworld Goddess, the Closed World. This is just a powerful beat stick, and also it's 4 effect monsters, but you can use one of your opponent's monsters, and you can also negate effects that come from the graveyard. And B-Cop from the Underworld, because I can put a patrol counter on my Evil Eye Celine and they can't destroy it. It's just really nice. I do run Gossip Shadow because I have quite a few level 3s and I like to run him. Negate the monster effects and we both draw a card. But Guska, I have level 4s. I would really like to just put him out there and then attach the attachments to him, because people can just keep using monster effects and we just keep drawing cards. I like it. And then, yeah, I do run the Mud Dragon because I run Dark Monsters. So you can, once per turn, declare 1 attribute. All the monsters on the field become that attribute. And I'll put Dark, and your opponent cannot target Dark monsters with card effects. So, yeah, that's my Evil Eye deck. Thank you for watching. I was really looking forward to getting this deck, and I think it's a lot of fun. But my name is Risen Summon. Just keep watching my channel. I'm going to put out more deck profiles. You guys have a great day.